Hello, how's it going? Welcome to my class, Power of the BI. I'm glad you're here. My name is Terod Robertson, and I am the creator of this class, the Power of the BI. Ever since I learned Power BI, I have been excited, and I've been trying to teach as many people as I could this fantastic way of being able to change your life, change your source of income, have a midlife career pivot. If you're at midlife, teach you how to start a journey in your career if you're just now getting started, whether you have a college degree or not. I mean, this thing is really incredible. The Power of the BI is, of course, the name of the class, but what I teach is Power BI. And Power BI is a Microsoft development product for businesses. It stands for business intelligence. If you're familiar with artificial intelligence, and if you haven't been under a log or a rock for the past year and a half, you probably have heard a lot about artificial intelligence. Well, business intelligence is actually the precursor to artificial intelligence. There is a lot of interaction that is and currently and will be developing to make both of those guys mesh, the artificial intelligence and the business intelligence. But as for right now, what we're learning here is business intelligence. You don't have to have a business degree. You don't have to have an MBA. You don't have to know a whole lot about accounting, finance, or marketing, management. All you have to do is be willing to learn, be willing to go out and do a little research on your own, to learn some extra things, to become super skilled at this new technology. Now, with that said, you will have access to me. I will be answering questions directly. As a matter of fact, let me give this to you right now. If you have a question and it's pertaining to this class, you can shoot me a message on Instagram. This is not a hype way to get my Instagram followers up. I could really care less about having a hype Instagram following. But for those who are interested and who like to have access to their instructors, and oftentimes, when we take these online courses, we have questions, but it's like, there's nobody really out there to answer my question. So here's the deal. I am going to answer your questions. I'm going to answer your questions personally. However, I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm going to give you direction. I'm going to tell you where you probably need to go to find the information, because that's how this business works. That's how this industry works. When you get hired onto these projects, when you get hired onto these jobs here in the very near future, when you get hired, they're going to be, your employer is going to be expecting for you to be able to do the job, to get the work done, and to find the answers you need to find. They're not going to expect you to come in and need, 2, 3, 10 weeks of training. No, listen, you're going to be expected to come in and be experts at what you do. You're going to be coming in as probably senior level data analysts, Power BI developers. So I'm going to treat you just like an employer. I'm gonna have some things out there in your assignments that you're not gonna have all the information. And before you come to me and ask me where to find the information or how to get it, or you tell me you don't understand something, I want you to be able to explain to me, or at least outline to me in a message that, hey, this is what I've done and this is the roadblock that I've hit. Trust me, I've been in your shoes before. I signed up for an online class. I signed up for a boot camp. It wasn't Power BI. It was something that got me into the industry. I can't explain how much that class has really changed the trajectory of I'm not gonna say my life, but the direction in which I was headed career-wise. So with that said, I do understand needing to be able to access your instructors. I do understand running into roadblocks and hitting walls that you don't really have the answers to. But you've got to show me that you have made some strides in order to get there. And trust me, I'll help you from that point on. But if you don't believe anything else, or you don't understand anything else that I'm telling you, I don't know what your financial goals are. I don't know. Just real quick, I do understand that everyone is not going to be interested in Power BI, but you're out there looking for a tech solution, a tech opportunity for you to get into the way you can make that career change, that career pivot. So for those of you guys that are out there that are into looking for that tech change, I do have a free 30-day calendar, a 30-day calendar. As you can see here, it's 30-day. Well, it's not a 30-day calendar. It's a 30-day tech transition planner. And it gives you day by day for 30 days, day 1 through day 30, to where you can use these steps in order to determine what tech venture you may want to get into. So I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. If you're interested in this free 30-day calendar that I have, just go to the link below in the link below in this video, and just click the link, follow the link, and we will get you over the 30-day tech transition planner. Just wanted to take a quick break to let you know that. Now let's get back over to the webinar. Where you are career-wise, I don't know how much money you're making salary-wise, but what I can tell you is that once you finish this class, you should be expecting a salary of somewhere between, I don't know, $90,000 to $120,000 a year, and that's easy money. That's an easy salary, $90,000 to $120,000 a year. There's a lot that's going to go on between now and the end of this course. So with that said, I am going to be able to delve more into what that looks like at a future date. But right now, we're not pushing that. We're not speaking on the end. Right now we're speaking on what we need to do in order to get started in this new career journey. So with that said, there are several things. There's several applications that you're going to, there's actually several things that you're going to need in order to be successful in this class. One is you're going to need a laptop computer. And I'm assuming right now you probably have a laptop computer. If you don't have a laptop, you got a desktop, that could work. But I mean, in this industry, many times we work remote. Many times we're moving around the country. We travel, and we take our computers with us while we're traveling, because we're working while we're traveling. So if you don't have a laptop computer, I would suggest you get a laptop computer, probably something with around 16 gig hard drive. You're not going to need a whole lot, but when you get started in working, you're probably going to need something, man. And to be honest, I mean, most of the time, the jobs will send you a computer, but just in case, you're working until you get a computer, I would suggest that. But if you don't have a 16 gig right now, that could be okay. I'm not sure, but I would say you probably, if you don't have one, that's what I would start with. And typically, they're running somewhere between $350 to $600 for a computer like that. You don't have to go out and get a Mac. As a matter of fact, this program will not work on a Mac. Power BI is not built for a Mac. So if you're a Mac user, you've got to get a PC. You got to understand, this is Microsoft. This is a Microsoft product we're talking about. So Microsoft product, they're pretty much saying, hey, we want things working on a Mac. I'm not the owner of Microsoft, so please don't shoot the messenger. That's all I'm doing. I'm just the messenger. 127% disclosure. I do not work for Microsoft. I do not work for Microsoft. I do not work for Microsoft and have never worked directly for Microsoft. I have done some contracting, but in association with, but I have not worked directly for Microsoft. So I'm not pushing Microsoft as a company. I am pushing Power BI, and Power BI is a Microsoft product, so I gotta say I'm pushing Microsoft Power BI. The computer that you're gonna need is gonna need to be a PC, so you are gonna need Microsoft software. I mean, of course, many of the manufacturers have that are PCs. I'm not pushing either one of those as well, because they're not paying me to push their product. They were paying me to push their product, I would do so. But that's not the case. The only product I'm pushing is the power of the BI, and the one thing that I'm pushing is for you to become to achieve your desires, salary-wise, career-wise. And I want to definitely inform you, help you to understand that you do not have to have a college degree to participate in this program. You do not have to have a college degree in order to earn $90,000 to $120,000, as I said before. And once you complete this class, you will be in position to compete for those jobs, and you should receive one of those jobs. Yeah, I don't know. I know that the market right now is not necessarily hot, but if you were coming out of this class right now, I would say within the next 60 days, you should be able to get a job somewhere in the $90,000 to $120,000 range. Now, what does that look like for you if you wait another 12 weeks to finish this class? It depends on the market. What does it look like if you complete this class in 16 weeks? I don't know. It depends on the market. But if you complete this class in the next 4 weeks, if you complete this class in the next 8 weeks, I would say that you probably should be in pretty good position to receive or competing for one of those $90,000 to $120,000 jobs relatively quickly. With that said, you do need a computer. You need a laptop computer. Well, you should use a laptop computer, but you could use a desktop as long as it's a PC. And I also say that you need 2 screens. Now, that goes to say you could use your laptop screen and an extended monitor. That monitor could be an additional monitor. That monitor could be a TV screen with an HDMI connection, and then you